The American Express Gold Card is one of the most polarizing credit cards, period. Everybody has an opinion on this card, whether good or bad. However, what nobody can argue is that some benefits that the card comes with are simply better and more valuable than others. In this video, I'm going to rank the 10 best ones in my opinion, from least to most valuable ones that you cannot miss. And whether you have this card and this is just a refresher on some of the benefits that you may or may not want to use, or you're thinking about getting the card, this would be a great opportunity to see if this can add value to your life. Starting off with benefit number 10 that the Gold Card unlocks for you are events with American Express. While not exclusive to just the Gold Card, it is a benefit included with your Gold Card. This is exclusive access to tickets for sporting events, concerts, and other experiences that American Express can get you access to. Where it really does its best work is in areas like getting pre-sale tickets, for example, tickets to an NBA game or US Open golf and tennis tournaments before they go on sale to the general public, or in preferred seating. For example, this reserved seating experience on The Great Gatsby show on Broadway. Now, the value in having access through this door is the uniqueness of the offers that you're going to see. Events on this list are usually fairly exclusive and end up being sold out through normal ticket selling processes. So if you happen to have an AmEx card, specifically the Gold Card, you may have a leg up compared to other people for something you really want to do. However, I've never taken advantage of something like this personally, and my guess is 95% of Gold Card holders out there, they haven't either. If you look at the list of events, it's something more unique to urban areas, so that excludes a lot of people right from the beginning. And it has to be something you're interested in going in. So you may not even take advantage of this once a year if you are in one of the areas that does have these events. They could be really fun though, which is why it squeaks in at number 10 on this ranking. Benefit number 9 is access to the hotel collection, which is a unique category of curated hotels through Amex Travel. These hotel reservations come with some unique upgraded benefits. For example, benefits include $100 in property credits that can be used at dining, spa treatments, or other amenities depending on what hotel you book and what they can offer you. Room upgrades when available, and early check-in and late checkout times. For these properties, you must pay through the Amex Travel Portal and use your Gold Card. Now, I think the value in this is found by adding a special little experience when you want to pay for something a little off the beaten track of the standard hotel that you may book anyways. You don't need elite hotel status at the property to get some of the benefits, which are usually only included in some of those highest tier statuses through long-term loyalty programs. But the bottom line is, compared to the other benefits I have on this list, this one doesn't really touch those. It's also not exclusive to Amex. Chase and Capital One have their own programs with similar booking benefits. Finally, as you can see here from this example of the Wayfinder Waikiki property, Amex only gives you 0.7 cents per point if you're using points to book this stay. So you're actually losing value if you want to redeem points and are kind of forced into booking with cash for these properties, thus limiting you one level further. Benefit number 8 is the dining credit offered on the Gold Card. This is a $120 annual credit broken into $10 monthly increments in a use it or lose it type setup. You get statement credits for dining services like Grubhub, the Cheesecake Factory, and other select restaurants. How it works is you just have to enroll in your American Express account to activate the benefit. You'll automatically receive credits after the eligible purchases, and your monthly statement will then reflect that. It also doesn't cover things like taxes, fees, and delivery tips you're going to have to pay. So you might end up actually spending more money ordering through a service like Grubhub than you would going a different route to get the same meal. For example, if Chipotle costs $6 to $7 more when ordering through Grubhub versus ordering Chipotle on the app or on their website, is it really worth going out of your way to potentially just save $3 after your credit from the Gold Card is applied? That's up for you to decide. My take is that it's a good benefit, but not great, and especially something to avoid if you weren't going to use one of these meal delivery services anyways. If you decide to go through Grubhub, I personally recommend setting your orders to pickup as opposed to delivery to save and recoup some of that money. Benefit one step higher on this list is the Uber credit, which is a $120 credit through the year, divided $10 monthly and applied through Uber. Now this gives you flexibility, and it's automatically added to your account when you link your Gold Card to your Uber account. You can use Uber for standard rides and other services there for transportation, but also for Uber Eats. Even though I feel similarly frustrated to the dining credit limitations as above, I think there's more flexibility here. And I will respect that the Gold Card is intended for people in more population-dense areas. And those people tend to Uber more and use rideshare to get from here to there. So if you have an Uber a few times a year, and that was going to be part of your normal routine anyways, saving $10 off your ride is something that you're able to take more advantage of and get more of a full value from the $120 in credits being offered at the beginning of the year. Since in this channel, we're all about getting the most from cards that you possibly can while paying the least in annual fees, this is a credit I personally value more. Up next at number 6 is the Dunkin' credit. This is a new credit brought on with the refresh of the Gold Card in late 2024. And it's an $84 Dunkin' Donuts credit divided monthly into $7 increments. Now my pro tip here is you're going to want to pair using this credit with the Dunkin' Rewards app to save even more money off of your typical order. However, some people may roll their eyes and say, I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts every single month. That sounds too much, it's out of my way, it's just not convenient. However, there is a quick workaround solution here. And I think this workaround is key because it gives the credit more credibility and allows you to break out of that monthly credit cycle. To work around the monthly nature of this credit, there's going to be a few steps to pile and stack your credits up. First, download the Dunkin' Donuts app. Sign up for Dunkin' Rewards in the app or online, and of course, add your Amex Gold Card as payment method in the account. Now go to the bottom menu in your app and select Scan and Pay, and then Pay another way at the top. Then go to Add a Dunkin' card. When it asks if you already have a card on the next screen, just say no and select whatever design you like best for the new card. Then add value into the Dunkin' card, select the other amount at top, and input $7, which is equal to your monthly statement credit. This will then charge the Gold Card, but then if you do this once a month, every single month, allow you to stack the value of the credits offered by Amex into the Dunkin' app so that you can use it on your own schedule and get 100% of the value out of it every single year. Let's jump to number 5, which is the American Express offers page. These are targeted deals, specifically offering membership rewards points or cashback just for shopping at select brands. This is kind of like getting Rakuten, but specifically for your Gold Card. And if you're unfamiliar with Rakuten, it essentially offers you additional points and rewards on top of your typical credit card spend. I do have a link that will allow you to get $30 for free that you could try the service out below. I appreciate the flexible nature of Amex offers though, and it's no harm if you don't use them, but over the course of the year, you're likely to stumble into a few that could save you some real money. For example, $20 back after spending $100 at the NFL shop, or $30 or more through Pete's Coffee, and you earn 1,500 membership rewards points. You simply have to add the offers before going ahead and making the transaction, and then the rewards or extra cash will be automatically applied into your account. My take is that these offers, they can actually beat out the value that you get through some of the other dining and Uber credits just by using them a handful of times throughout the year. What makes this even easier is adding a service like Card Pointers, which is a new partner on the channel, where you can auto add all of the offers so that you don't even have to think about it when using your Gold Card or checking to see if there's an eligible purchase in line through Amex offers. Again, I have a link in the description for fans of this channel, which will get you a boost compared to other people coming and just downloading the service from the outside. Let's get into the real good ones that pack the most value in for this card. Starting with number 4, which is one of my personal favorites, the Resy credit. This is also one of the new additions on the refreshed Gold Card, and it's a $100 credit to any restaurant affiliated with Resy, broken into two $50 increments 6 months at a time. Here's how it works. First, enroll your card by going to the benefits section in your American Express account. Then all you have to do is go to the Resi website, find the Resi options near you, and simply pay with your gold card when going and dining at one of those select restaurants. You'll see up to a $50 statement credit pop up later on your statement, reimbursing you for some or all of the charges made for that meal. Now, Resi can be hit or miss in some regions. However, they're still rolling out more and more partnerships, and in bigger areas, such as Kansas City, you're still gonna find some really cool dining options. I look at this benefit, especially if you're only feeding 1 or 2 people, as a completely free, nice meal out. I rate this credit so highly because it's broken down into just 2 chunks, $50 every 6 months, and I think most people agree that you're gonna go out to eat at least once every 6 months, or maybe you shouldn't even be looking at the gold card in the first place. Benefit number 3 is the $0 authorized user fee. Now, the way authorized users work is it allows you to take advantage of the benefit list that exists on the gold card just a little more easily. It doesn't duplicate credits like the $120 in Uber and double that to $240. No, but it does make it simpler to get good use out of your gold card. For example, if you have 2 people shopping in the household, you don't have to pass off the one gold card to make sure you're getting 4x on your grocery purchases. It just makes it simpler and life a little bit easier on the back end to get max value. Second on this list is the transfer partner relationships that Amex has built out. Now, what this is the ability to take every single point you've earned with the gold card and send that out, transfer it to a different brand. And through these brands, which are airline and hotel partnerships, you could potentially make those points that you're earning be worth even more when redeemed through those partners. Some of the best options that Amex has are Delta, British Airways, Air Canada, and for some Hilton fans there, being able to pool points in that account. Now, this essentially gives you the ability to efficiently level up your travel game without spending membership rewards points in the travel portal, where you may get less value, say in hotel chains, or you're forced to book through the third-party service, which could lead to some complications if issues arise with your reservations. Transfer partners are the reason that Amex points are valued so heavily. The Points Guy backs it up, listing Amex points as about a 2 cent per point valuation. If you use this right and take advantage of partnerships and airline alliances, you could book some really impressive redemptions off of really strong earnings that you're already getting in on the front end with the multipliers on the Amex Gold. Now, a pro tip here is waiting on specific transfer bonuses to pop up for brands that you know you love and that you're going to use in the future. You can see bonuses rotating through the list of transfer partners that usually range from 25 to even 50% point multipliers on the points that you're earning, thus making your redemptions even more valuable on the back end. One of the easiest ways to do this is just sign up for Amex notifications through the link below in the description, which will tell you when those bonuses have become activated. Finally, the top benefit on this card has to be the earnings multipliers, and these are unreal for the right person with this card. This is 4x on dining worldwide, including takeout and delivery, 4x on grocery store purchases, up to $25,000 of spend annually, 3x on flights booked directly through Amex Travel, 2x on prepaid hotels booked through Amex Travel, and 1x on all other purchases. This is exceptional because it's the highest uncapped multiplier with the most valuable points that you're earning on 2 categories that people tend to spend the most money in typically, which are groceries and restaurant and dining purchases. This is the core reason for getting the gold card. A lot of people wonder if this card is right for them, if they could use the credits or not, but typically, if you use some of the credits and you spend heavily in food and groceries, which tends to be households of 2 or more, the card is going to work out as a positive in your wallet. I like to look at the basic break even on this card. With an annual fee of $325, if you spend $8,125 in restaurants and grocery purchases in a year, that's going to earn you 32,500 membership rewards points. If you value those points at just 1 cent per point, and remember, the Points Guy values them at double that, but at just 1 cent per point, That's going to even out the cost of holding this card by just spending what breaks down to $677 a month in only those two categories. I'm willing to bet that a lot of you out there spend more than $677 a month on restaurants and grocery. Now, of course, there's other factors to consider, but the reason you get this card is it's the ultimate food card, and that's why the earnings multipliers are number one on this list. Now, for the right person, and I say that very specifically, the gold card can still hold incredible value, and you can still have a great experience with the benefits, little perks, and especially those earnings multipliers, why you get the card to get a ton back on restaurants and grocery purchases. For the wrong person though, the card and its benefits, it'll still feel like a drag. So evaluate in your own situation, is the gold card really right for me? As always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like the video and consider subscribing for more similar stuff. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.